Alright, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to click your avatar and you're going to scroll down on the right to your parameters expressions, and you're going to double click that, and you're going to add a new expression or parameter called Scritch toggle. That's going to be set as a bool, and make sure these two boxes are checked. Then after that, you're going to go to your avatar and you're going to open up the hierarchy until you find your wrist bones. They also could be called your hand bones. So usually they're found in hips, spine, chest, and then shoulder left, shoulder right. And find the wrist or hand bone, basically the one right before all your fingers. And you're going to go into the As a Scritch folder that you downloaded, and you're going to drag the Scritch left prefab onto the wrist left bone, and the Scritch right prefab onto the right wrist. And you can unpack these, unpack prefab completely, and then you can hide them, because you won't need to touch these. And then you're going to create an empty on the left wrist, and you're going to name this Scritch L constraint, and do the same thing for the right one. And we're going to name that one Scritch right constraint. Doesn't matter too much what you name these. We're going to start with the left constraint, and we're going to add a component, and we're going to find a VRC contact receiver. And first we can start with the radius. We can set the radius to about 0.15 or so. And we can use this tool up here at the top, right under Game Object, to easily move it where it needs to go. I'm going to put it about covering my hand a little bit, like right there is fine. And you're going to uncheck Allow Self, add a collision tag, and set it to head. And then in the parameter, you're going to put Scritch L. And we're going to do the same thing for the right constraint. So add component, receiver, set the radius to 0.15 or however big you need it, but keep it about the size of your hand. And you can move it, just covering the hand is good, like so. Uncheck Allow Self, add a collision head, and this time you're going to set the parameter to Scritch R. Alright, and then after that you can hide the constraints as well, and we're going to highlight our avatar and hit Control D so that we create a duplicate. We can hide the original and open up the duplicate, and I'm just going to go back to where my constraints are located on my hands, like so, and keep that there. And then we're going to go to our VRChat SDK 3.0 things. What are they called? Your 3.0 manager. So it's under VR Labs at the top. So go ahead and open that. And I'm going to drag the tab over here. Alright, I'm going to click and drag my model, the duplicate, into Avatar. I'm going to open up this FX section and scroll down, go to Add Animator to Merge, and drag the FX layer provided in the folder to none. Make sure nothing's in here, and merge on current. There we go. And after that, we can click our avatar, go down to main menu, double click that, And we're going to find a location where we want this in our VRChat menu. I have a toggles folder, so I'm going to put it there. You're going to add a control. You're going to name it what you want. I'm going to name it Scritch Toggle. Set it to toggle, parameter, Scritch Toggle. And lastly, you need to make the animations. So that's why we have the duplicate. So we're going to click the duplicate and make sure under our animator that the same FX layer that we use for our avatar is in this controller section. So you can find the file location for it by clicking on it and dragging it onto the controller. Click this animation section. If that's not there, press Ctrl 6. Click the eyes open and just search or press S on your keyboard. And you can scroll down and all the animations will be down here. So we're going to start with Scritch Audio left off. Hit the record button and go to the Scritch L or Scritch left in your hierarchy and double click the hide icon so that it records that animation down here. Hit the record button, hit preview, copy, and paste it over. So you're going to be using Control C, by the way. Then you're going to go to Scritch Audio L on, paste it, hit the check, copy it again, and paste it. And then do that for the next one. So this is for your right hand. So find Scritch R, double click it, record again, preview, copy, paste. Find Scritch Audio R on, paste, check, copy, paste. And then finally the toggles. So S and find Scritch Toggle off, hit record. And this is where the constraints come in. You're going to click on the left constraint, double click the show and hide. Do the same thing for the R, show and hide. It's going to have two of them now. Record button, copy, paste, Scritch Toggle on, paste, check, check, Control C, Control V. And then you can delete your duplicate, show your original, and upload to VRChat.